How is everybody doing? I want to thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel. And the reason and the purpose why I do this YouTube channel is to maybe I can give you a little bit of insight. Maybe I can give you a little bit of wisdom from all the things that I have experienced in my life. I feel like my mission down here on earth is to impact as many lives as I possibly can. So if this video resonates with you while you're listening to it, continue. But if it doesn't, I guess it wasn't meant for you to hear it. But I'm going to go ahead and read a scripture out of Colossians 1 and 12. And it states, "And giving thanks to the Father who has qualified you to share in the inheritance of his holy people in the kingdom of light." Let me read that again. It says, "And giving thanks to the Father who has qualified you to share in the inheritance of his holy people in the kingdom of light." Now you see that scripture? Now you got a lot of people down here on planet Earth that's down here in a mode of chasing. When this scripture simply states that God already has an inheritance, God already has wealth, God already has riches that he has set aside for us. Anybody that's listening to this video or watching, you know what an inheritance is. Something that's already been set aside for you to partake at a later date. Look at what God does. He already takes care of us in advance. So what does that do? That means that takes the onus off of you from having to be down here on planet Earth trying to get to the bag and trying to chase after some money. The bag has already been stored up for you. Why are you chasing it? Did you hear me just read this scripture where it says God qualifies you in order to take share in this inheritance? Look, you're not going to get that bag either if you don't reach a certain standard. It's all about how you carry yourself, how you conduct yourself. Do you have morals? Do you have principles? Do you stand on the 9 fruits of the Spirit? Or are you standing on business? When you standing on business, that means you operating and you displaying those divine attributes, those 9 fruits of the Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Whenever you displaying those divine attributes, that means that's what standing on business means. You in alignment with God's will. That's how you partake of that inheritance that he has already set aside for you. Why are you down here chasing the bag and trying to get to the money? Anybody that's down here doing that currently, that's trying to devise up some type of scheme or trying to figure out how to make some money, you in complete opposition to God's plan. Because God already has set us up properly already. All you have to do is be a generous person. That's very key. That's one of the key components of tapping into that abundance. You have to be a generous person. You have to be the type of person that want to help out the homeless. And you have to do it on a consistent basis. Not just one time, not just 2 times. You have to consistently show that you care about other people. It's called altruism. When you care about the welfare of other people, you're going to constantly come in contact with homeless people while you out running your errands. You're going to always be put in a position to help because that's one of the qualifications in order for you to take share of that inheritance. You're not just going to get it just because you talented. There's a lot of people down here that's talented, that got skills, but they evil. They don't even care about giving. They might be out and about and they see this homeless person holding up a sign and they got $500 in their pocket and this homeless person only asking for $5 or $10 and you won't even give it to them. You selfish. Or you look at them and you frown and you curse them out and say, why your dirty ass up here with a sign? Get your dirty ass away from them. Just a person that's not even kind, just got a nasty attitude. You ain't gonna get nowhere in life like that. So you're not gonna qualify. A person like that don't qualify to get that inheritance when you carry yourself like that. Mean-spirited, disrespectful. See, he qualifies you first. Your talent ain't got nothing to do with this. Now, if you talented and you offering, your talent is an offering to God or what you doing, you impacting other lives instead of you just being talented and it's all about you clout chasing and trying to become famous where people can look at you and praise you and give you honor, but you're not even honoring God with your wealth. See, whenever you acquire wealth in the world, if you're acquiring wealth in the world and you doing it the right way and you honoring God with your wealth and you just not out here clout chasing and just want to be famous and you want everybody to look at you and praise you because of your talent and you're not offering that wealth to God, you out of alignment. Whatever you do, if you making a lot of money down here and you doing it righteously, you're supposed to give back. It's not supposed to be about you just being selfish and you going out here and get all these material things and you want to shine and show everybody what you got and you forgetting about the homeless people. You don't even care about anybody. It's just all about what you can get. You can get to the bag. Fuck everybody else. It's all about me, me, me. And you're not offering your wealth to God. That's what we're supposed to do with our wealth. If we making premature wealth, because look, it's premature wealth, because look, God already stored up an inheritance for you. So anything that you make prior to that, that's just premature wealth. But if you're doing that, and if you're not offering that wealth to God, what you think gonna happen? What you're doing is probably gonna crumble or fall to pieces. Especially if it's of a deceptive type nature. So be conscious of how you're moving and operating down here. Because God know and he see everything that you're doing, because guess what? He dwells inside you. He know every little single thing that you're thinking and what you're doing and how you're moving and operating. You might not realize that, but he'll send you signs of it to let you know. So God has an inheritance for you. So we're supposed to thank God. It says, give thanks to the Father who has qualified you. You're supposed to be thankful for the fact that he's taking you through trials and tribulations. Because he has a reward for you if you reach a certain standard, which means you have to take on those divine attributes. The people in God's kingdom is holy. The people in God's kingdom, they love people. The people in God's kingdom are joyful. The people in God's kingdom are peaceful. The people in God's kingdom are patient. They kind. They good. They not wicked. You got some wicked people. To think that everybody down here on planet Earth is good, you got a lot of wicked people out here that literally don't even care about other people's lives. They'll do anything for money. Probably take somebody's life for money. You got people that has taken on a life of crime. We're not judging these people. Because I know I've transgressed in the past. So the Bible even says, don't judge people. Judge and lest not you be judged. But the people in God's kingdom are faithful. They gentle. They practice self-control. They poised under pressure. Yes, God has an inheritance for you. All you have to do is get in alignment with the will, change who you are as a person, turn some of those vices into virtues, and then you can partake of what God has already stored up in advance for you. The money that you down here chasing, God already got you. He already got that money already sitting up in the bank, waiting for it to be released to you, only if you get qualified, only if you walk in obedience, only if you get in alignment with these angels, because these angels are giving you work. Yeah, these angels work for God. God has given them the blueprint, and now they're trying to give us the blueprint. These angels gonna get you in line. If you out here walking in darkness, and you out here doing things that you know is not of God, these angels gonna get you in line. Otherwise, you're gonna have karma. Your life is gonna be miserable because you don't want to do right. You don't want to get in alignment. You don't want to give, and you just wicked. So these angels, what the angels' job is to try to get these people down here on planet Earth walking in truth and walking in righteousness. That's what the angels got a hard job. But they gonna get you in line eventually. Otherwise, you ain't gonna be able to tap into that inheritance. You're gonna still be struggling, wondering how you gonna pay your bills, living from check to check. And that inheritance that got your name on it just still sitting there. Because you didn't want to get in line with God. You try to come up with your own plans. I didn't realize God he already got you. He already predestined you. All right, y'all, keep your energy right and your life will be right. Peace.